Yo, welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys have been having a great day. It's great to have you as always. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about the God event. Yes, the dreadful God event. One thing I want to say, this event is hard as balls. Yes, it is very difficult. I've been able to beat 3 of these stages, funny enough, which is very nice. And the reason why I was able to beat those 3 stages, well, the nice DOKKAN wiki actually gives you guys some good tactics for teams, and I was able to use the first 3 teams, and obviously it was just kind of RNG related stuff. I was able to complete it. Obviously, it does take a couple tries. It's very hard. I will be honest. You know, I was doing it on a live stream and I couldn't focus. This is definitely something you have to sit down and really focus on, because unfortunately, when you're rocking these rotations, one wrong enemy, one wrong placement will cause you the entirety of the match, like instantly, like you're done, like then and there. If you mess up one thing, you are done, right? So it's very difficult in that sense. One super attack, one slip up, you just have to be very cautious of what you're doing. This is definitely an event that takes a lot of tries. You know, huge shout out to actually the True TT. He has 100,000 runs. I don't plan on covering my runs with this event. I mean, my channel is usually like just kind of like news and like, you know, certain showcases, but I don't like to go into too much depth in these type of things. I like to just kind of like talk more. So make sure to check out his stuff. He definitely did a phenomenal job doing so, completing all of them. Igaresh, Masnegan, all these guys have really have been pushing it. So make sure to check out their channels if you guys want to see like that. But we're gonna basically talk about the tactics, what type of units I think that you guys could personally be using, and just different things like that, man. By the way, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure that subscribe button definitely goes a long way. And I just want to say appreciate all the support as of now. So talking about the first one, so before we actually open up the tactics, what I did for him was actually Goku family. This was, you know, using Goku family was not too difficult. I was able to actually kind of get through that my first try. Actually, huge shout out to Annie. Annie was a huge helper of that. I just want to actually see what if they use something similar. No, so Miraculous Awakening, right? Obviously, Miraculous Awakening is going to be fantastic if you could do something like this. That's one thing I will go ahead and say right now. If you could kind of wait till the 6-year LRs come out, you could probably like bum rush this entire thing, because remember, Goku has a 70% chance to dodge. So you could use Goku, I probably feel like all the way through for the most part. So that's just kind of like one thing to keep in mind. Goku will definitely eat this up, like 100% will just completely eat this up, because again, dodging, the revival mechanic, you know, everything going on with him, he will just absolutely bum rush this thing, right? But if you don't want to do that and you're looking for like a different way of being able to do it, we're going to go ahead and look at Goku's family. So dropping, you know, LR Goku, it's not great defensively until he supers, but if you could get him into that second or third slot where he could super, you'll be taking like around 30 to 40k from normals. I think that's what it was kind of around. And he does do really big damage, like the 3, especially if you have him rainbowed. He did a lot of damage for me. It was actually pretty damn solid for the most part here. Tech Khalifa, let me go ahead and actually pull up Tech Khalifa here as well. Literally on every single team imaginable, if you could use her, because that is a free dodge on literally freaking everything. Tech Khalifa will be your saving grace for this entire event. You know, throw her on every single team that you could think of, because her dodge is going to be 100%, and that's going to save you a lot of damage. I'm serious, it saves you a lot of damage. And kind of just going through it, Gohan would work in that first stage as well. You see him to get him the super a couple times, but if you have him like rainbowed, he does raise his defense pretty quickly for the most part. So using Gohan is not a bad option whatsoever. I had him on the team as well. Kind of going through it. Obviously, we don't have this Gohan yet, but whenever Global does, he's going to be fantastic. STRUI Goku is a chance. I did use him, and he did come through with the dodging. And since the event's not that long, you do have your 7 turns of 70% chance to dodge. So having him is good. You have Easy B-Pan. B-Pan could definitely work as well. I know for newer players, you guys might not have her done, so focus on her, because she does get damage reduction and a high chance of 3 key. She, you know, I'm sorry, I highlighted the wrong thing. Here's the damage reduction. She gets 55% damage reduction. She heals. She does a lot. So having her is very beneficial, right? Definitely not a bad option whatsoever. Another unit that you could kind of probably use, that's going to be pretty damn solid, is this Goten. Very good defensive and offensive monster. The only issue is the support. You will not get like the support, because unless you could get like a super AGO Trunks on some point, but even then he will get kind of destroyed if you don't have that. But he's you could definitely test him out. I didn't personally, but you could definitely test out this Goten and see if he works out, because the damage he's going to be putting out is going to be like the 3-4 millions, so those crits are going to definitely be mattering, right? So Goten will be a phenomenal phenomenal unit that you guys could kind of use there, right? So kind of going through it. High school Gohan, not this one right here, 50% damage reduction. The problem is you do want to go more on the super AGL route, so if you could find units in here like AGL Bardock would be fantastic. Again, the Gohan, the Goku, you could do STR UI Goku, B-Pan. Like, yeah, basically the team I used was Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Bardock, Gohan, STR UI Goku, Khalifa, and Tech Ultimate Gohan. Tech Ultimate Gohan is going to be a godsend on basically all of these events, because he is going to be fantastic to just go with his guarding, his greatly raising defense. Like, he's just going to be doing a lot of stuff, man. He's very, very good. So, again, you could wait for Goku to come out to beat this boss, or I would just kind of recommend going Goku Family for it. So that's my my advice. Goku Family definitely worked out for me. So let's go to the next one. This one's kind of annoying, right? Kind of go ahead and show you guys the tactics for this one. They went ahead and used a Universe 6 team. So they also show you different teams. Like, it's very nice that they show you guys other teams as well. So like right here, you have a Universal Survival Saga team, which should, it's not bad, because again, LR Jiren is a very monstrous unit. But the thing with this boss, right, Heles, it's actually changes types pretty much every turn. So that is like the annoying thing about her. So you just have to kind of be a little bit smart on the team composition that you're going to be using here. So you could do like a Battle of Wit style team. You could do the you could run these type of teams. This one right here actually low-key would work pretty well, I would say. But yeah, let's look around like Universal Survival Saga, right? So like you have Jiren, right? You bring Jiren. You have God Topo. You throw Jiren in that front slot. God Topo lowering the defense. Jiren effective against all types is going to be eating it up pretty much. So that's a very good option. But like, let's say you guys don't want to use Blue Boys, you could probably swap that out for like STR UI Goku, so you can have your dodging there if you want. KC is going to be a very good unit as well, because they do get so many extra attacks against Universal Survival Saga, so them raising their defense and dodge chance is very good to have. So they could definitely become an MVP of the team for sure. Another instance, if you wait for UI Goku could work. Again, use Khalifa here. Khalifa will be a very good unit to use, which is right here. And if you don't want to run it like that, I mean, you could use STR Kaioken Blue Goku, but I would kind of not recommend it. I mean, he's not great defensively, so I would kind of be a bit more cautious of not using him personally. But what I used was a Battle of Wits style team. Battle of Wits definitely worked for me. Let me see how I could actually even get to that. Yeah, this is how. So I used the SDR Vegito strat. So basically the SDR Vegito strat, and a huge shout out to Annie and everybody who was on stream with me, was you transform him, and then you're able to see the super tech in that rotation, close the game, go back in, move your rotations around, and kind of keep doing it that way. So that way you could kind of map out the super attacks, and it's a very big cheese that you could do. And there's a lot of good units on Battle Wits and Majin Buu Saga to actually do this with, which, by the way, you could actually probably beat all the events with Battle of Wits and Majin Buu Saga, because you have so many options, right? Vegito's a very good defensive unit with the damage reduction. As long as he could super attack, he's going to be doing great. Again, you could drop the Khalifa on there. Even though she's not getting leader skill, she's going to be doing just fine. And then you have a plethora of different units on Majin Buu Saga that you could use. Like Super Vegito, for example, could be a decent option with the RNG. Like Super Vegito, like doing this strat with Super Vegito definitely works. So that way you could see the super attack, not get Super Vegito killed, and you could nullify all the normal attacks that are coming at you. So that's an option that you could do. So that would definitely work in your favor by them doing that, right? So doing something like that would be extremely beneficial for your overall play experience if you could do the Vegito strat. And then that way you could use Super Vegito as a cushion, and then you have Khalifa. So you basically have your rotation set up with you have your AGL Super Vegeta in one slot, in the front slot, and then you have your Tech Khalifa in the other. Both of them mitigating the damage. Vegito mitigating, Khalifa dodging, and then you have the Vegetos in the second slots if you guys want to go that route, or you could have like Tech Ultimate Gohan on there. I would probably recommend Tech Ultimate Gohan on this team as well because, dude, the guarding, the greatly raising defense, he's just overall doing so much stuff during this event. Like, he is a absolute guide of a unit for this event. So you could do something like that. If you're feeling risky and want to go the J Fanta route, Candy Vegito or Hercule. Hercule is probably going to be another MVP of this entire event. He has a high chance of dodging, and he also gets 50% damage reduction up to 90%. The less HP remaining, the less damage received. So Hercule is going to be fantastic. So it's this one, like, if you battle Wits and Majin Buu Saga, it's definitely going to be a category that you could use probably for the entire thing. It will take long for sure, but you are pretty much guaranteed to complete it this way. So that's my advice for sure. Battle Wits Majin Buu Saga could definitely work to complete the Heles, or you could go their route, which is the Universal Survival Saga team, which, by the way, sorry, my mouse is being stupid. This one's impressive right here that they were able to complete like this. Would make sense. Khalifa in the front slots, probably damage reduction from Kale 70%. Khalifa is going to be dodging, and she has her counters as well. Botamigeta is a pretty defensive unit, so like this team definitely makes sense. You could use, and then obviously more like there's just plenty of options. I'll leave a link in the description, by the way, to these. So that way you guys could actually click them and kind of go through them yourselves. Here is Mosco. Mosco is definitely kind of difficult, so kind of looking at it, this individual did go with the reps of Universe 7 / Universal Survival Saga. This will probably be the best way of completing it, personally. Again, you have Kale and Khalifa. You have the SDR units who could do damage, especially if you could get the Spirit Bombs off with the Gokus, which I'm sure you will be able to in these situations. So doing like a more super STR variant team would work. Obviously, having the AGL units like these two right here are going to be beneficial because, again, the stacking the multiple attacks from KC, UI Goku could definitely work out as well. But guess what? Since you could go, on the STR realm, let me see. So nobody did show Battle of Wits here, but you could go Battle of Wits again. That's again, the easiest way of doing it is bringing up Battle of Wits and Majin Buu Saga. I mean, there's a lot of good super STR units on both. I mean, you could definitely just cheese it like that. High School Gohan would probably be pretty decent here, I would say. Again, you could probably use High School Gohan to kind of defeat Mosco. So that's a pretty decent chance. He's just going to be kind of nullifying the damage. He's going to be doing what he needs to do, right? So High School Gohan is not going to be a bad option. Obviously, we don't have Videl yet, but the day we get Videl, she's very good for this event. She's very good. She absolutely like crushes it. So, again, pretty much the same deal. You could rock the two SDR Vegetos. You could do the Tech Khalifa. You could do Super Vegito, and kind of just use that strat of mitigating that front slot and just kind of getting around that. It's very easy, it's not very difficult to kind of do that, right? So you could really cheese it that way. 100%. You could definitely cheese it in that regard. And kind of just moving around here, there's some units, I probably wouldn't even use Battle of Wits here. Battle of Wits, all these units will pretty much get clapped. So, and I mean, 18 would be solid, but you'll need a Krillin, and this Krillin's an okay defensive unit, but he's not the greatest defensive unit, right? So, you could use like SDR Vegito, but he does take a while to kind of stack. Unfortunately, he does take his time. So, probably wouldn't. So, again, these tactics here definitely work out, right? I mean, this one right here is definitely the one I think would be the easiest. But again, the Battle of Wits / Buu Saga is definitely probably going to be the easier one, right? 100%. The easier one would be that one. So, moving on to the next one, Quitella. Let's go ahead and check out the tactics for this one. Again, having the tactics here, and huge shout out to everybody who does it. Make sure to check them out. And again, link will be in the description. So here, obviously, you want to go more on the int route, which unfortunately we do not have the easy A's yet for int UI Goku. So I would probably say waiting for like Vegeta and Goku's EZA would definitely make this a bit easier. Obviously, I think for the most part, everybody's gonna say, yeah, you guys see what I'm saying? Like, you could, like, this right here is a huge cheese. This one, remember, we're like 2 days off. I'll be honest, I haven't really dived into this one yet. So this one I might actually just wait for Vegeta if I pull him, because Vegeta can make this like really easy. And like kind of just taking a look at it, obviously the UI Gokus will be the MVP, so I wouldn't actually rush it. I mean, oh, it's actually from Black Film. That's sick. What's good, bro? Black Film's a really good dude, been in the community for a while, so that one's definitely going to be a bit more difficult, I will be honest. Like, there's just, you know, it might just be worth the wait. I'll be honest, just kind of waiting for it. I mean, you could try going like with a, you know, Giant 8 Power Shadow Dragon Saga could definitely work as well, right? That could definitely make it easier. You know, but the Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas do tap out at a certain point, and you don't have, I mean, dude, the other thing I forgot to mention, GT Heroes will definitely work on a lot of these categories. I forgot to kind of talk about GT Heroes, but you could actually go like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta route, bring GT Hero Vegeta, try bringing Kid Goku. I mean, just kind of keep him like, and just pray that he's not going to get destroyed. But doing something like this could definitely work out. Using the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta strat, you know, effective against all types, you know, the counters on the super attacks, and, you know, he's going to be pretty good defensively, so that's not going to be a terrible option, right? So I might actually try this, and I'll let you guys know if I'm able to kind of complete it. So, I think this could definitely work. I think it could definitely work if you use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because again, effective against all types, he's going to be doing good damage. But if you guys want to wait, doing these strats right here are definitely the best way to do it. Waiting is probably going to be the biggest key to this event for certain things, because again, UI Goku, Vegeta are going to make this event very, very easy. So, but that's pretty much it. Just a quick, not like a super quick overview. I just wanted to kind of talk about it a bit, you know, go over the details of it. Which I'm kind of glad that we were able to do that in this video. If this guide helped you guys out at all, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. You know, it definitely goes a long way. Good luck to completing all of them. Again, remember, UI Goku and Vegeta and all the EZAs of the celebration will actually make this a lot easier. So keep that in mind. Things do get easier for this event, and that is basically it for me. So you guys have a great rest of your day and night, depending when you guys are watching this video, and I'll see you guys for the next DOKKAN video. All right, take care. Bye.